Good morning, everyone. I am desperate to get into my wardrobe and to show you what is inside it and the state that it has become already. I know before Christmas we sort of like set up that wardrobe room and yeah, it's got a little bit crazy already, and you'll see why in a moment. Hopefully it's not going to take me too long, but if you're looking for a way to like organize your wardrobe, then hopefully this will help you a little bit with seeing like sections that you could pop it into, or if you just are interested and you just like looking in other people's like wardrobes, then that's kind of like me. I'd just like seeing how people organize things. Then this is the video for you. I've got a few kind of like tips of things you can do to save space as well. But yeah, let's get in there and then hopefully we can go for a little walk later. But I will say, in this room, it is a box bedroom. So if you're from the UK, you're going to know what that is, but I think only 30% of my viewers are from the UK. In the UK, we've got the smallest room in the house, which is the room over the top of the stairs, and that is called our box bedroom. It's not a box as such, it's more sort of a cuboid and but it's enough to fit. You could fit a single bed in here maybe, because the room comes across the top of the stairs, and you'll see that probably in a minute. But we need to, sorry, I thought William was calling me, he wasn't. We are in a rented property, so my wardrobes that we have put together, they're from IKEA, but they are not fixed to the wall. They're very sturdy, so there's nothing to worry about. But I would suggest, obviously, if you've got your own system, then that you do fix into the wall. These are not. But yeah, great if you haven't got like, if you haven't used it before. On the IKEA website you can pop in your measurements and then it'll tell you which wardrobes fit where. Yeah, so I find that quite fun just to set up if I'm honest with you. Yes, so because we're in a rented property as well, the carpet that's down in there is not great. So I am looking for a rug to go over the top of it, so I apologise for the look of that. And I'm looking for kind of like a cream rug, one that washes, that I can pop in the wash. And because we've got that little sausage dog and a cat, haven't we? So I want to be able to put it in the wash. Yeah, and I think a cream one would kind of like brighten up the room. So as I walk in, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this. So this is the Dyson fan that we've got, and the other day it was really like cold in here, so I popped that in here to warm up the place. So one of the first things I'm going to do is move that. This little stool then, I'm pretty sure we got from somewhere like Etsy, perhaps even Amazon, but we did have it in the bathroom with like some towels stacked on top. But it's a really great step stool. It enables me to get right up into the top of the wardrobe. Things that I need to move then, see there's like a piece of hay there. I've just swept the floor. This is from my little bunny rabbit that's behind here. Then we've got toothbrush chargers down here as well. So something, I'm just going to sort this little section. That won't take me a minute to do. Then as we come in, I have got this area here. So I'm just going to pull these closed so I'm not showing like the outside. Curtains, again, they need to go, but yeah, the grey doesn't really go with the rest of the room, and I was thinking kind of like a cream would look a lot better in here. So yeah, I've got a dying plant here, an ivy that's actually, can't believe it's still alive. I need to give that some water today, with some lovely antique books. One of them is a gardening book and one of them is a Jane Austen book. That does not normally sit there. But yes, this is normally my tripod for you guys. And then I've got a lovely little family picture and a candle. Then here, this is my kind of storage behind here. I've got a little gap that I tend to keep all of my lighting behind. So that needs tucking away. And my wonderful, absolutely gorgeous seat pad and chair. This is from Denham. this is antique, and this is antique, and I absolutely love this writing desk. But you didn't come here for this today. You came here to see what was inside these wardrobes and how to organize it. So like I said, this is our kind of like bit that goes over the top of the stairs. So this is where our bunny rabbit Peter lives, and he comes out and like he can like run around and stuff on the floor safely with the door closed. But he is a little disabled bunny rabbit because he has something called ENQUIRIES, so he's living on his own in there because our other little bunny passed away, but he's okay. So on this side of the room here, you've got some very tall double wardrobes with some drawers in, and then I've got, they didn't have one of these for this thin one in this wood, so I had to go for a mirrored one here. Same on the other side. However, I'm really glad I did because it brings like the light into the room. Then we've got this here. Then over on this side we've got another double wardrobe, and then another double here with another mirror. And welcome to my pajamas. In these first two, if you have watched my recent video on sort of like goal setting and how to get yourself back, you can see this a little bit up close if you're interested. But this was my sort of like vision board that we did at the end of December. Yeah, so if you want to see that up close, then you can do. But I have got this area here, just needs a massive sort out, and it just, I can't believe how messy it's got. Basically things just need placing back in their original places. We've got skincare, we've got makeup. Can you believe, if you're here from a long time ago, I used to have like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 areas of makeup, and now it's just from here to here, which I think is phenomenal. Yeah, skincare, makeup, hair care and tan. And then here, would really highly recommend one of these drawers for like your thinner kind of things. I tend to keep, I've got a black pair of gloves downstairs that need to go here, and sunnies. There we go, look, I'm already tidying with you. One's just fallen down the back. Yeah, my sunnies, and then my belts that I need to arrange again as well. So yeah, that's a really great drawer to sort of like pull out. Then this one I will not open completely, but it has 2 large on either side dividers. So this has my lighter bras in, and this has my darker. Then I've got 2 long thin ones here for lighter underwear and darker underwear, so it just kind of keeps everything in place. Then this is the drawer again that's an absolute mess. Here I have got all of my sort of like, how do we say, wardrobe solutions, I say, you could say, like they are the thinner type tops, like the vest type tops, and the bodycon dresses, that the slips and kind of things that you can wear under dresses. I've then got short socks and long socks, and then bed socks at the back, and then tights. So all of these are the small wardrobe dividers that you can get from IKEA. And then I've got swimwear on the end. Because I went and bought some socks recently from Primark, they basically need re-rolling and placing back into the correct place to make this look a little bit tidier. Then we've got 1 drawer of pajamas, and then we have got 1 drawer of activewear. We've got bra tops, short tops, long sleeve tops, and then 2 lines of like leggings. So they just need a little bit folding to go back in there correctly. And underneath then here, the very bottom, it wasn't enough to fit a drawer in because we had these hinges here. So it's kind of a space that I have popped shoes, and they're like sandals that I'm not really wearing at the moment. So they just need a little bit of a tidy. And then as we come up, skincare, the newer skincare that I've been using, that, oh my gosh, would massively recommend these, at least these 3 things here, which are amazing, my friends. This was more pricey, but the best SPF I have used. Yeah, so these things here can go into this section now. I can give this a little bit of a zhuzh around. Then I did have sacrilegious that I've got my Chanel here being pushed back by these. Need to sort these out. And then I've normally got my work bag here and then my clothing around. So I think I will give this a little tidy first and then we'll go into the next section, because over here, my friends, is a completely different layout with, I didn't think this would be used so much, but it really is. And yes, that's another section entirely. And then over this side we have got more things to look at and organise, and our final side over here that isn't going to take too long actually, but just needs a little bit of going through. Before I start, I think I'm going to give a few little tips that will help you in case you're on this journey and you're like really need to sort out your wardrobe. When I was designing this, I knew I wasn't going to fit all of the clothes that I had into these wardrobes. I've gone through and been ruthless in a way that I'm not just throwing loads of stuff out, but I am looking and thinking, when I put this on, do I feel nice in it? No, it's got to go. When I put this on, does it fit properly? If no, it's got to go. And finally, regardless of whether something is in fashion or not, when I put it on, is it sort of in good condition? So again, if it's not, if it can't be repaired, then it's got to go. So those things that have got to go, they either go into a charity shop, they're being sold, or if they're in bad condition, then they're being thrown out. So what you're left with should be clothes that make you feel comfortable, that fit you, and that feel good in because they look good. Basically, they're in good condition. And you may also be left with a small pile that's like to be fixed. Yeah, so those are things I've been left with, which means that a couple of things kind of like need replacing. So I know I need a new pair of jeans because the jeans that I own are sort of like quite, I'm showing you as if I've got my jeans on, but like they are quite large now that I've lost a little bit of weight, but I know I'm going to lose a little bit more weight as well, so I'm not buying them yet. I'm going to wait. So that's one tip if you're going through. If you're going through your shoes as well, the same thing with like your underwear and all that. Does it feel nice? Is it in good condition? And do they fit? They're the three that you need to stick to. If you're buying a wardrobe system, I'd say make sure that you put into piles all of your things that you want to hang, for example, and then all of the things you want to fold, so you know how much space you need for hanging and how much space you would need for folding. So that's kind of what I did to know what I needed in each section. So this up here, like I said, I haven't organised it yet, but these are all shirts, and I knew I wanted kind of, apart from this here that I steamed and then didn't put on, and because I didn't feel great in it, and I thought I would the other day. So this is probably something that I will end up selling. It's so pretty, but if it doesn't make me feel great because of the shape around here, then I need to say goodbye to it. These hangers are fabulous. They are from Amazon. They're slimline hangers. When you first buy them, a little bit of black fluff does come off of them, so I'd just be warned, if you're putting it onto something white, then you know a bit of black fluff will come off, but it does kind of go pretty quickly. But yeah, slimline hangers, you don't want to have really thick hangers that are going to take up a load of room and you're not going to get hardly any of your clothes in. And then William likes to hide in my wardrobe, so hence my shoes are a little bit of a mess. Making sure then that I had space for the things that I wanted to have in each wardrobe. So in here are my heels and then a couple of pair of like slip-on mules. And then this side, because this is my super tall side, this I knew I wanted to have for my long coats, my long dresses, but I've put the pole high enough up that I can have my long boots in this side as well. So I have a couple of pair of like my riding boots and my walking boots and whatnot. They're over this side and they're really, really long. I was like, what is that pink thing? But that is a like a coral dress that I've got. So yeah, again, need to go through this, and I think I needed like 1 or 2 hangers to hang a couple of coats up that were at the bottom. So yeah, I can go through this, and you know, I may end up getting rid of a couple of things. At the very top here is where I keep all of my like beauty things. So this basket here is like iron and steamer and iron water, and then I've got things, because it's quite deep, if I show you how like deep it is, back here I've got things like my hair cutting stuff, my wax pots and everything. So yeah, it's nails as well, quite deep in there, and all of my hair tools are up here. And then over in this section then, again, we have that space at the bottom here, so I know I can put trainers in. I've got filming equipment, some jumpers, jewellery box that I don't have any jewellery in that isn't like expensive, if you will, precious. This is all like gold plated stuff, because I wear my treasured things like every day. And this here then, it was a section that is for short coats, and I didn't have a lot of those in blazers, so I knew this would be a really great, these are narrower wardrobes, hence why the pole is going this way. So a great little section there, and then I've got some scarves at the top, so everything just needs a little bit of a zhuzh around to make it look nice and organised again, because it is not in the state that David Beckham would like it in at the moment, let's be honest, if you've seen the documentary. Things have just got a little bit out of hand, and I need to be able to see where my clothes are. Sure, I read that you're not supposed to dip your pearls into the solution, so I'm just going to clean the diamond very carefully at the bottom. And that sits just at the back with some of my little wardrobe solution type thingies. None of these drawers, actually one of them has clothing, I can't speak, clothing in, which is my sort of my jumpers here, my more sporty jumpers. The rest is hair and tech, and then I've just arranged those shoes at the bottom there. I need to throw away some scarves. There we go. Just pointing out that I never have to move my table, because I can reach everything I need by just opening the 2 small doors. But because I'm fully organising, I do need to move my table today, so I'm just going to move it back to the other side so I can get into that side. Where to start? Okay, let's go shoes. We have just stopped and had some lunch, but I'm going to stop filming here. I'm sorry that's a little bit shorter than usual. I'm going to pop in a little bit of footage from a couple of days ago where we just went for a walk in the fields again with William, and then I'm going to end this vlog here. I've written down some really lovely ideas for some things to film and share with you. Excuse me. Coming up, but please let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see. Please let me know in the comments. And also I'd love to know, do you prefer like a daily vlog or a vlog over a few days? I do want to get back into the routine of filming, like getting up in the morning and doing some sort of like a slow introduction with like some B-roll of different shots with some nice music over the top. My voice is going, sorry. Yes, but apart from this footage upcoming now, we're going to stop here. Adam's not well and William has got a temperature and I'm pretty sure I have picked up what that is. So I'm going to stop whilst I'm ahead and I will speak to you soon. But you will see me in the next clip. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Yay. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Actually, good afternoon. What have we done today? What day is it today? We've been up and yeah, we've just been out and about. We've gone to pick up a like a ball thrower from Pets at Home that William is playing fetch with. Not Margot. She's not that interested, if I'm honest with you. She likes the tiny tennis balls that are more her size. But we're back in the usual field, walking along what looks like a muddy footpath in the middle of the field. Now I don't know if this is the path that I was on about in the last video, but we have a happy sausage and a little William alongside us today. Oops, sorry. That so far is happy, so we'll probably walk to the end of this field and then we will come back. Please let me know what type of content you'd like to see. Well, not type of content, but sort of what you'd like me to discuss or anything you'd like me to show in the next few videos. Margot! Yeah, because I'm going to be doing a little bit of video planning this evening. Here she comes! There she is! Good girl! Ready? You're a good girl. Ready? You waiting? Good girl. Good girl. You waiting? Good waiting. Good waiting. Good job. Good job. Hi! Muddy little boots, that's okay. It's a good job they're waterproof. No? You threw it? Where did you throw it to? Is that it? I can see it, yeah. Little trees on the floor. They're probably not trees, but we're going to say the trees. Let's go. Good jump in. Good jump in. Margot's got something attached to her. Let's see what we can... Margot! Margot! This is a great little bag as well. Little front zip. You've got... This is our little pouch that we put in it. And you've got a little internal pouch here. And also on the back as well with a zipper across the top. Which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure what you'd use this for, my friends. But I do think it's a pretty good little bag. Splash, splash, splash. Hold my hand in the loan, baby. Good boy. Now this last puddle over here. And this puddle. This is a bigger one. Onto this one. Splash, splash, splash. Splash, splash, splash. Well done.